Okay, I think we're live. It's not quite up on YouTube yet. There we go. All right, so now it's muted, so we won't have an echo going on. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the weekly meditation. Today, after meditating, what came to me was there's been a lot of energy shifts lately, especially today. And I know the dark hats tried to take everybody's money out of PayPal and what have you over the weekend. And when I went to the store, the internet went down, none of the credit card machines worked. Luckily, I only use cash. So it's been kind of crazy energy lately. So what I got was we need to do a 7-ray alignment meditation. So if you've been following me for a while, you know what that is. It's a meditation that I was taught by one of the Buddhas I studied with, and it has to do with the 7 rays of God, which is a class. I do an intro to the 7 rays class. There's some books you can now get. They're out of print. I started studying them back in the 90s, and I have the first 2 volumes, but they're now out of print because they're pretty old. But if you do a search, Tapestry of the Gods, they're in PDF format on the internet and they're free. And I think there's like 8 volumes, but the only 2 volumes worth having are volume 1 and 2. They're the only ones I've studied. The rest of them, I mean, if you understand the 7 rays and the basics, you don't need to go into all that other stuff. But the colors of the rays are a little bit different than your chakras, but you do have all the same 7 colors. They're just in another place. For example, light blue in the chakra system is the throat chakra. In the 7-ray system, that's the heart. It's the ray of love, wisdom, the ray of God, the ray of divine. And the first chakra, of course, is red, but red in the 7-ray system is actually at your crown. So if you have my book, Meditation Demystified, I have the colors of the chakras and the colors of the 7 rays next to each other so you can see what goes with what. But you don't have to know the colors. The only one we're really going to talk about is the second ray, the ray of love, wisdom. So in the Taoist system, there's the first ray, and then there's the second ray. Think of the first ray as like the Tao, the nothing, and the second ray is consciousness or the divine or whatever you call it. And the 1 and the 2 together make 3. So 1 and 2 make 3. And from 1, 2, and 3, you get the 7. And we're all 7 rays. And even though each ray is primarily like the 5th ray is the mind, and each country has its ray. The United States is predominantly 6th ray. Those things are really not important for the meditation. All you have to know is what we're going to do is by our intention and visualization is we're going to align each chakra center to the 2nd ray. And then we're going to balance all the rays at that center to the 2nd ray. And that's basically what we're going to do. That's the whole meditation. We just start at the bottom and we work our way up to the top. And then that rebalances your body. And what makes each person unique is our formula. So each of us has a certain amount of each ray at each center, even though one particular ray is dominant. Some people may have inversions, like instead of the red ray being here, it might still be at your first chakra. And chakra colors and ray colors are completely different, so don't get them confused. So people can sometimes, instead of having a 5th ray mind, they may have a 3rd ray mind. And so what you want to develop is the strength of your 5th ray. And the way you do that is to balance it, harmonize it, align it, everything to the 2nd ray. So the ray of love, wisdom knows how to balance your formulas so that you're the best you can be, release whatever traumas, DNA issues, whatever problems you may be experiencing. So it's a nice meditation to do every day if you have the time. I like to get people to meditate, any kind of meditation. So trying to add on a spiritual development meditation for a lot of people is too much to ask for. So I don't ask people to do it every day, but it's suggested that if you did it every day, it would change you spiritually for the positive and rebalance and align you. But most people don't meditate every day. So I don't care what kind of meditation you do, pick one and do it. That's more important than which one you do. A lot of people like breath meditation. It depends on what's going on with you. If you have a lot of anxiety and issues, you may want to do a breath meditation because it's very calming. If you're sick, you may want to do a chanting, like an Om meditation, because it's very healing. So anyway, hope you've been having a good week. Energetically, it's been crazy for me. Today is the 14th, and I think it's like a new moon or something. And then we're going to have another major thing by the 23rd of September. And by then, my understanding is all of the planets will no longer be retrograde. So that will be nice. So in time for the summit. So the summit starts the 29th. So by the time the summit starts, all of our energy should be focused and going forward. And the link to register for the summit will be down below. It's free and it'll be everybody in Zoom. So you'll be able to talk to the speakers. Each speaker will have 35 minutes to share their wisdom. It's not interview style this time. It's more, what does that teacher have for you? One of the teachers I know will do actually online coaching. And then we'll have 10 minutes of Q&A where you can actually, in person on Zoom, ask them a question. So we look forward to everybody joining us 29th, 30th, and the 31st. Still 31. The 1st of October. So it's the 29th of September through the 1st of October. Okay, so as you know, I use binaural beats. So get your headset. If you don't have a headset, put your speakers on either side if they're stereo. And if you don't, then don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It'll still work. You can sit, stand, walk, or lay down. Sitting, you want your scapulas back and down so that your back is straight. My back wasn't straight, obviously. I just straightened it out. Feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. If you're standing, you want to do the same thing, except I suggest you look at something living like a plant or something outside the window if you have a window that looks at a tree or something, a bush, or if you have some flowers. And if you're going to walk, just clear an area and walk very purposefully, watching each step. So the anchor of the meditation is your walking. And if you're going to lay down, put something under your neck and back, knees, so that you support your back. Okay, are you ready to go? Let's go ahead and I don't know why I can never find the bright, huge green button in the middle. I always have to look. How do I do a share screen? Well, there's a big button. How hard is that? Okay, so let's do a share sound. And we'll make it stereo high fidelity. And we'll turn on the music. Turn me off. Okay. Let's go into your meditative state. And whatever that means for you, if you know how to meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, just start to relax your body. Feel yourself connected to the earth. We call that grounding. Just feel that earth energy coming up into your feet and your base chakra. And just notice as the earth energy moves up into you, it just starts your body tingling. So your fingers and your toes and your hands and feet begin to tingle. And as you move that relaxation up your body, up your calves and thighs, into the torso, and as you get into your mind, you release all thoughts and negative energies. Whatever you worried about, let it go. It'll still be there when you're through. And if you've been ruminating over some event in the past, let it go so that it can be healed. And just during this meditation, be in the moment, be here in the now, so that you can connect with your body and your energy centers and be whole and complete, centered, grounded, and balanced. And as we do that, we will first focus on the first chakra. And by our intention, we align it to the second ray of love wisdom, the ray of God, the ray of Source. And we ask that ray to balance, align, and harmonize our first chakra at the base of our body. And now, by our intention, we align the other 6 rays to the second ray as appropriate for us. And we allow it to heal us in any way needed related to the first chakra. Notice the influx of energy into your first chakra. And now we go to the second chakra. And by our intention, we align, harmonize, and heal our second ray into our second chakra. And we allow it to heal and balance and align and center our second chakra. And by our intention, we now align the other 6 rays to that second ray based on our own needs and our own alignment, so that we are now completely balanced at the second chakra as it heals and rejuvenates our body. And now we move to the third chakra at the solar plexus. And by our intention, we align the third chakra to the second ray, the bright blue ray of love wisdom, the ray of God, the ray of Source. And as it heals all issues related to our third chakra, we align the other 6 rays to the second ray at our third chakra. Notice now how all 3 lower chakras are full of energy, as balanced, aligned, and we can feel the energy beginning to move up and down. And now we go to the heart chakra, and by our intention, we align it to the second ray of love wisdom, the ray of source, the ray of the heart, the ray of our consciousness, seat of our consciousness. And now we align the other 6 rays to the second ray in our heart as appropriate for us. And as we do this, it heals and balances align every aspect of our body, our mind, our emotions, and our spirit that is connected to our heart. The heart is the emperor of the body. It controls all other aspects of everything we have and do. It goes through our heart. And now we go to the 5th ray, the 5th chakra at the throat. And we align it by our will alone to the second ray of love wisdom. This allows us to speak our truth through the wisdom of Source. And now we align the other 6 rays to the second ray as appropriate for us. And now we feel the energy flowing even further up our body as we are balanced, aligned, and harmonized by the second ray of love wisdom. And now we move to the Ajna center for the 6th ray. It is an inch above the center between the eyebrows. So find the center between your eyebrows and move up 1 thumb width, and that's your Ajna center. It's the 6th ray by our 6th chakra. And by our intention, we align the second ray to our 6th chakra. You may feel this chakra open as all the lower chakras now support it. You may see a diamond or other bright white light in front of you. If you don't, that's okay. And now, by our intention, we align the other 6 rays to the second ray at our 6th chakra or Ajna center. We should now feel the energy flowing faster and stronger, our body tingling everywhere as it is now full of energy. And now we go to the top of our head, to the 7th chakra. And by our intention, we align the 7th chakra to the second ray of love wisdom, the ray of Source, of divine, of God. Feel the energy pouring into your 7th chakra. And now we align our 7th chakra to the other 6 rays as appropriate for us. And as these alignments balance, align, harmonize, and heal our body, we feel the tingling everywhere as the energy now flows freely without blockages. Up and down our spine, and out from our spine into every layer of our aura, each of the 7 layers. Allow the Kundalini, if you can, to flow easily and effortlessly, winding around our spine in a figure 8. From the first chakra up to the crown and back down again, as slow or as fast as works best for you. As you do this, the energy in your body increases. You vibrate faster and faster each time Kundalini rises, increasing your energy, warming your body as the vibration increases. And in this state, we reach down and connect our first chakra to our earth chakra just below us. And we feel the yin energy coming up even stronger now. And we go above to our 8th chakra. We connect it to our sun, who fills it with a yang energy, which we now bring in, increasing our vibration even more as our yin and yang energy combine. And we go up to our 9th chakra. Feel how strong the energy is now. How much larger and taller you are now that you have all of your chakras all connected at this time. And we reach out to our monad. Through our monad, we are able to connect directly to our soul, to read our own personal Akashic records. And in this balanced state, go ahead now and communicate with your higher self, your soul, your monad, whatever you choose to call it, and see what information it has for you, and ask any questions you might have. Thank your higher self, your monad, your source connection for any information or questions that were answered. And now we're going to slowly begin to come back. Do not come back quickly. Just very slowly stop walking or moving. Wiggle your toes and your fingers, and just very gently allow your body to begin to come back into the room. Coming back too quickly can give you a headache. So just take your time. If you have water, take a sip to ground you. You have your journal. Go ahead and begin to write in the journal. I'm going to go ahead and stop the share, which will stop the music. Okay, so we're now back. Just stop the music on my side so I don't hear it anymore. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. It's pretty powerful, and it's one way to quickly rebalance yourself, especially if you find you're completely out of alignment, you're not thinking right, or your feelings are crazy, or you just don't feel right. Everything's off, the energy's off. It's a great way to balance and harmonize your chakras. So it's a good meditation to remember to do at any time when you're feeling out of sorts, or it's also good for spiritual development and it will change your life, but it's also just good for getting yourself organized again and back in alignment. So next week, Monday, our podcast will be 3 of the speakers who will be at the summit. One is Katya and the other is Agnes. And so the 3 of us will be live, not live, it's pre-recorded, but we had a little talk and it was recorded. It'll go live on September 11th at 11. And then next week, Thursday, whatever date that is, 14, 15, 16, 14. I guess it's the 21st. We'll be back and do another meditation. So if you have any questions or requests, put them in chat or go to my website and sign up for a free 15-minute consultation. It's free, no obligation. It's not a sales pitch. And what else? Oh, yeah, the summit registration for those of you on the podcast. Oh, I don't do this to the podcast. So if you're watching, this link will be down below, but it's holistictransformationsummit.com and it's free. So have a great week and remember to be the light you want to see in the world.